How do you know I have seizures slash epilepsy if my EEGs are always normal?
Sure. So seizures or epilepsy, we usually tend to try to diagnose or figure out what's going on based on the clinical history. So if you're describing what sounds clinically like a seizure, then I would assume that you had a seizure. And if you have more than 2 seizures that are unprovoked, or if you have a seizure with a known brain lesion or a epilepsy condition, then you're diagnosed with epilepsy. The EEG is not a perfect test. It's a test, it can be a 20-minute study, a 1-hour study, a 6-hour study. So it's just a snapshot of what your brain is doing at that point. If someone has very frequent seizures and very frequent epilepsy, then that EEG may show me something immediately. And if someone has infrequent seizures, that EEG might be normal. That's why we do repeat it up to a few times. We can try to do ambulatory EEG, which is a long EEG in the outpatient setting, over the course of 2 to 3 days. Or we can admit you to the hospital for a very prolonged EEG where we watch you for 5 days or so. With that said, the clinical history is the most important. If you're describing something that sounds like passing out, I would say you're passing out. If you're describing something that sounds like it's a seizure, that's what I would think is going on. The EEG can help us diagnose it, but it's not definitive.